Hello and welcome to our special interview with me, Hussain Sheikh. Today my guest is very special because she have a lots of contribution in the field of education, as well as she has won many international and national awards. My guest today is Pinky Tripathi. Today joining with us is Pinky Tripathi. Hello. Pinky, we have heard that you had won the Asian Award. We know that Asian Award is all about for the summit of the Northeastern nation. So what does the award for?
This time World Asian Summit was all about acknowledging people's work in the field of education, in the field of hotel industry, travel industry, commerce, and I am indeed privileged to be acknowledged and applauded, wherein I shared the stage with Bajaj and Reliance, who were getting the awards, Bank of Baroda. I was just one person from the field of education. That's because, as I told you, my recent award, which was in Goa itself, the first award I got as an international quality award by Sushmita Sen. And then as I take a lot of workshops and a lot of skill programs, soft skill program, because of that probably I'm acknowledged. And as you've asked me this question, that why, even my question was that how is it that there are so many people and then why me? So they were like, they've surveyed it and it's through Facebook, thanks to my ex-students, my students and my parents, who have showered all the love and respect on Facebook for my iota of achievement, and it's glorified, and probably that has been acknowledged by them.
Obviously the Asian Summit is known for the economics, but
yeah.
Coming out through a different thing, that is the education.
Yeah.
How do you feel like such a big summit and being in there and receiving the award? How does the feeling?
Inexplicable. I cannot put it in words. Okay. But yes, I was feeling great. I was elated, as I mentioned on the dais that day also. Especially when you are interviewed by Mrs. India and there are so many people who've done so well. Because for me, I think my success journey has just begun. It is just the beginning. It was a wonderful feeling, but yes, I knew one thing, that I have a long way to go. This is not a destination. I have yet to achieve.
Okay. Pinky, we have know that you take a workshop also.
Yeah.
What kind of workshop do you take?
Okay. My workshops are based on various parameters. Okay. One workshop which even I have done successfully in Goa is with Green Meadows High School, wherein I taught the students. I was given 10 days and I had to train them in debates, in speech and certain grammar topics which the principal focused on. Then there are workshops even for teachers. There are workshops even for corporates, when we train them to give presentations, to attend conference calls, and so on.
Does it easy to deal with the corporates and the students and teachers? Does it easy or hard for you?
To be very honest, it's very easy to deal with students of young age. And it's a bit challenging. I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it's a bit challenging when it comes to corporate level. Okay. The reason is, I would say children are like those soft clay, when you can mold them in the shape you want to. And the corporates have reached a certain level, of professionalism, and they have gathered knowledge to a certain extent. So it's very difficult to break the ice, number one. The age factor. So there's a lot of inhibition, that what if, I cannot speak. So the inhibition is already there when they come to my class.
Okay, the scaredness is there that if you do something, then what will happen?
Like if at this age, if I have to learn to ride a bicycle, it's going to be like a Herculean task. But if I ask my son, who's like a 10-year-old, and if I ask him to ride a bicycle, he would just love to learn it. Okay. But at this age, I'll be hesitant. So same is the case with English.
Okay. Pinky, we have seen that when it's come to the workshop, everybody say that I have the different from the others.
Yeah.
What unique thing you have in your workshop?
Well, sir, I would say that the experience of traveling around the world, and what I have done is I have not just traveled for the heck of it. I have traveled to pick up things for my students and for my clients, and I have learned a lot. My recent experience in Spain, one town experience, I have picked up so many things which has added up to my workshop. And of course my experience in Bangkok of 20 days and taking up training there. So I've amalgamated it. It's a combination, like how you make a bhel. It's a concoction, you know. So it's a mixture. So that is how it is different.
When it's come to the mixing, you have been in Spain, okay? How is it the experience when you are at this Spain? Is it a completely different or the same what you feel in India?
It's completely different.
How?
Completely different. Forget India, it was even different than Bangkok, though it was a foreign country, even Bangkok. But Spain was different. Number one, I never knew that I'm the only Indian in the entire group, okay? But that was not a hassle. People embraced me. And Hussain, I would like to share this with everyone around, whoever is watching this, that people around the world feel that we as Indians are not somebody who's so fluent in English. And there was a lot of questions and eyebrows raised that, Pinky, are you from UK? Though you're an Indian, but you're probably born and brought up in UK. Definitely not. And when I told them that there are millions like me who can communicate in English, they were shocked. So that's a mission here, you know, why I'm in Goa. I want to do this. Like, people need to step out and show the world that we Indians can converse fluently, can teach fluently English to the non-native speakers.
Okay, so I feel like you have faced lots of stereotype in Spain.
No, there was no stereotypical images, but yes, they were comfortable with me to share that, you know, Pinky, we thought that you born and brought up in UK, because we see people generalize. We also generalize. So people generalize, and I was so proud to show them my school, Children's Academy group of schools, from where I have been taking my education. And I've been an alumni of that great school, and I told them that school is like around 25 years plus, and they have been imparting education in English. The pioneers of the school, Rohan Bhatt sir, Rohit Bhatt sir, Rohila ma'am, they've been doing a wonderful job 25 years back. So I think those people are late to understand that Indians have been doing speaking English fluently since so many years.
Okay, Pinky, we have also heard that you are associated with some brand.
Yeah.
Which brand it is?
Okay. Recently, I did a certificate course called as TESOL. Many people who aspire to become a teacher and want to teach abroad are aware of this course. It is called as Teaching English as Foreign Language. I did it from ACT, that is called as Asian College of Teachers from Bangkok. The experience was wonderful, Hussain, because there I got to know that being in India as teachers, we are like a frog in the well. For us, that well is the world. But when you step out, you know, and it becomes so monotonous for a teacher that you've been teaching the same way, the same stuff to your children since so many years. When I saw that this course has benefited me, so why not other teachers, you know, who aspire to teach and do something different in the field of education? So I've partnered with ACT. I've started, the first batch is already done in Bombay, and it was a hit. The batch was full, and we had to actually tell no to students for the first batch, and we've enrolled them for the November batch. And we're doing that in Goa too in the month of May. Okay. That I'm going to take that entire certificate course in Goa in the month of May. So anybody who wants to teach abroad and who doesn't know how to go about, Goa is the next destination.
Obviously, Goa is the next. But there are any alternative, like if the student is not able to get the admission to your course, there are any alternative, like through clubs and all. There is like you are attached with some clubs.
Yeah, see, this ACT is a complete different certification course, which entitles you to teach abroad. PTEC, Pinky Tripathi's English Club, the acronym stands for that, is not just for teachers, aspiring teachers. It is for the students coming from standard 6 to corporate level, which will focus on the area which you require to be nurtured and polished. So
like you said, like it's completely for all. But when it's come to the students and we talk about the teachers, teachers nowadays, everybody know that when they're going to teach, they must be skilled. How you deal with the teachers, especially non-skilled teachers?
See, there's nothing called as non-skilled teachers. When you become a teacher, you're already skilled. Let me tell you. Yes, there's always a scope to improve and to enhance. Every teacher must understand one thing, that the teacher is a learner throughout. So when I take a workshop for teachers, or when I say that teachers require to polish their skills, what I only want to tell is, come out from the textbook, come out from the classroom. And I've been doing that in my teaching career. When I was in school for 10 years, I've taught in the best of the school in Bombay for 10 years, Thakur group of schools, a very renowned group of school. And I've taken students out of my classroom to teach a poem, Fountain. I've taken them to the fountain and teach them. So it's only the initiative that is lacking, from the teacher's part. That push is required, and that is what my institute is going to give.
So benefits are of course there for the teachers.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
There is one more questions about that teachers sometimes feel that they are lacking behind it. Like when it's come to the technology, when it's come to the skills, communication skills. How you deal this kind of this kind of teachers who come to you? How you deal with them?
See, I would say that technology is just one of the important factors. It's not the only factor. If you go to teach, there are so many classrooms which are without projectors, without tabs and without laptops. A teacher is not supposed to feel handicapped. Now that's a very important question you asked me, Hussain. There are teachers who are completely dependent on presentations. They prepare something, they show the slide, and the job is done. There has to be a connect between a teacher and a student. And the connect, in fact, technology is a bar that helps you detach with a student. If you want to connect, you have to reach out to them. So technology, if you don't know, if you're not that techno savvy, it's absolutely fine. You must know your content. You must have that passion to reach out to students. The job is done.
Okay. Pinky, we have know that you have achieved lots of in your life, from the Asian Award to many national award. What are the latest achievement right now?
My latest achievement is right now that you are interviewing me. That is again an achievement. My visit to Spain, my award by Shushmita Sen. That was like the moment of my life.
We call it as a surprise.
You can.
Okay.
And of all the latest achievements, my latest achievement was I being called as the guest of honor in my own school from where I have studied. And being honored there, and being a part of the entire function, and being addressed by your own role model, introducing yourself, that is my biggest achievement.
So that was the different and unique experience you had.
Yeah,
it
is bigger than any award.
Okay. Pinky, we talk about the benefits. How does teacher gets benefits from your course?
Yeah, teacher gets benefit because every teacher who's been teaching will accept that at a particular point it becomes monotonous. It becomes a drudgery, you have to just pick up your book and go and teach. But if you are planning that, today I'm going to do something different, it can be an impromptu, but that zeal has to be there inside, that I have to do something different for my students. As it is said that do not do different things, but do it differently. So if you do it differently in the classroom, that's where you reach.
We also know that you have started up a certificate course in Goa. What it is, for what kind of course it is?
Hussain, the same thing which I mentioned, which I have done by ACT, Asian College of Teachers. As I told you, I've partnered with them. So the same thing, I have got it for Goa people, for people from Bombay also, who told me that, ma'am, if you're doing it in Goa, we would fly to Goa and do that course.
Okay. Why Goa? Why Goa?
Wonderful question. Why Goa? There have been a lot of eyebrows raised even in Bombay. Why Goa? As I told you about my experience in Spain, the calmness, the serenity, the ambience which Goa provides in this entire country is provided by no one. Okay. That's my experience. I have my house in Goa, and of course I'm a Mumbaikar, but buying a house in Goa, the only reason was the calmness. This place it's a meditation place, wherein you can actually, sink in whatever you're learning. You can also implement what you're learning. So
what difference you have seen being a Mumbaiker now in Goa? What is the difference when it's come to the people's language? There is a difference, tone and dialect and all.
Yeah, the accent is different.
Okay.
They speak Konkani, which is very much familiar to Marathi,
Okay.
and I am very fluent in Marathi.
Okay.
So I am okay with it. I can decipher what they are talking. And people in Goa are very warm, I must say. Like any problem or you want to do anything new, they are there. You know, like I got an award by Shushmita Sen. Of course, my Mumbai papers covered it, but the way it was covered by Goa press, none of the press covered it. My picture has been put up in Mango Tree with the entire staff, and my interview has been put up. None of the place does that. So it's like a small family I feel here. I feel very connected in Goa.
Okay. Pinky, your course obviously for all, from corporate to teachers to students. Do you think you feel right now a challenge to deal with them, or it's a same thing which you're gonna have?
After the experience in Spain, it's not at all a challenge.
Okay.
It's not at all a challenge.
Can you tell us about walk and talk? What it is?
Okay.
We are curious to know what exactly walk and talk. Okay. We know that walk and talk is like, okay, we walk and talk. That's the walk and talk, or something else?
No. Walk and talk is all about, you know, if we have 10 students who are interested in improving their conversational skills, it can be from your media group, it can be from any particular group who feel that they have lost touch with English, or if they feel that the finesse is required. So in that case, what we do is, I don't teach them inside the classroom that come on, stand up guys, and today my topic is going to be how to book a ticket. So, hello, how are you? And I'm fine, thank you. Sorry. Every basic vendor in Goa talks so fluently. At least their thing they know, you know. Madam, are you interested to buy? And see, they've got that it. How have they got it? By listening. They have not gone through the books. They are uneducated. They don't even know to read. But a vendor in Goa can speak in English. It's because they've listened carefully to all the foreigners who are coming and buying stuff from them. So we, as PTech, in PTech, Pinky Tripathi's English Club, we focused on that, wherein you talk and you walk. When you're walking to the beach, there's no classroom, there's no inhibition. It's one-on-one. Okay, you are with one volunteer, and you're talking anything under the roof. It can be your past life. It can be your present life. It can be your future plans. It can be your breakups and relationships. Okay. Anything. You just need to come and express. And when you start expressing, that is what you require in English. You know.
So do you think that thing changed the people's attitude when it's come to the communication?
Of course, I've seen that in Spain from my own eyes.
Okay.
Believe me, the first day when I was very reluctant, that how is it possible that today the person who is talking to me and walking to the river will be able to communicate till the last day? Will he be able to give me a presentation on English? And there they were, speaking so fluently. Of course, there's a lot of strategies involved. It's not just walk and talk. There'll be fake conference calls. There'll be a presentation, there'll be games wherein a person automatically converses in English.
It's all about the excitement of how you learn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Pinky, if I want to join to your institute, how can I come to you, and how should I enroll it?
We are all over the Facebook, sir. And of course, it's going to be in the Goa newspapers. It's already there in Mumbai newspapers. Come and enroll us through our YouTube channel or through Facebook. It's Pinky Tripathi's private tutorials. You have to type that, and you can enroll us there. The list of numbers and names given. My two pioneers, it's Aditi and Anusha, who've been handling my thing so well. They're just a call away. So.
Okay. So, Pinky, if someone want to visit personally to meet you and know about the course, where can they land in Goa especially?
In Goa, we are in Vagator. Okay, as I told you, I have my own house in Vagator, and you can just contact us there. We are there. We'll be given a stipulated time, a stipulated date, because I have a lot of responsibilities back home in Mumbai. So I'm not here throughout in Goa. I'm traveling, I'm shuttling. So when I have a course here and there's going to be always a representative here. So a number would be given on the website. You can just give us a call.
Okay, Pinky Tripathi is all aware, so you have to just search it.
Yeah, you have to just search it.
So I tell everyone to please search it, okay? Search it, you will get her, and then you will can
Contact me.
Yeah. So Pinky, I'll right now move to your personal stuff, okay? I want to know how you have experience as a teacher when you're teaching. What were your experience?
My experience as a teacher was wonderful. I started with the coaching classes tutor because I was the topper of my college. I was selected to teach in one of the many reputed
Oh, we don't
institute.
know that you are the topper.
That's okay. I think people should know teachers do top. Okay? They are not the losers who become teachers or who have nothing to do. People have this perception
Yep.
that because you have nothing to do, you become a teacher. No. I've been doing extremely well in my academics, and I've been a gold medalist in English and history. In my BA as well as in B.Ed, I topped in the entire university. The journey began there when I was selected to teach in one of the coaching classes. I loved being with students. I loved imparting knowledge to them. And after that, I went to Singapore and to teach, of course. And because there was an epidemic there, I had to come back, and I started my journey in the reputed group of schools, that is Thakur Vidya Mandir, Thakur group of schools. And then there was no looking back, Hussain. This journey was full of excitement, and I was not just teaching, as I told you, I was learning from my students. So it was wonderful.
Yeah, I can see a learner who is sitting just beside me.
Okay.
But Pinky, we have seen like after that whole journey, you have set up your own branches in Mumbai.
Yeah.
How is it, and how you deal with it when especially comes to a woman starting with the business?
Yeah.
It's not easy in the world. How does you have done it? We want to know, and our audience of course want to know it.
A very important question, and I think every woman should know that nothing can stop you. If you dare to dream, if you dare to desire, there's nobody who can stop you. In my case, I've been very fortunate, Hussain, that I have a very understanding husband. If I am working here, he's taking care of my class, he's taking lectures, he's taking care of my son. So I've been very fortunate, very lucky. Of course, my parents, my mom, my dad, who's doing very well in the field of education again. So from them, the energy comes, and every day I want to do something new.
So I can say it is a hassle-free life, or you are almost like.
No, I would be lying if I say it's a hassle-free life. Definitely not. Being a mother, being a wife, it's not a hassle. And being a daughter, so it's just not a hassle. But it's all about balancing. If you balance and if you have positive people around, nothing can stop you.
Okay. How you see your journey, success journey, from the beginning till now?
Hussain, to be very honest, people don't believe, but I never planned. When I started as a teacher, I never planned that I'll have my own institute. It was just that when I conceived and I had to take a break from the school, I started taking free tutoring in my own house. So there was this girl who topped in the entire Mumbai board, Riddhi. I would like to mention her name here. She was a topper, and she told me, I don't know if she remembers that ma'am, you've been teaching so well, and why don't you do it on a professional level? We all come here because we don't pay fees, so we sometimes we come, sometimes we don't, because there's no fees involved, there's no like professional approach involved. You're just putting your heart and soul into it. From that point of time, Hussain, I thought that okay, let me start something professionally wherein I can reach out to my students. And how my students, it's from 1 to 1,000 today. I don't know how did that happen, but I would say the credit is all to my students.
So that string attached to this student till now?
Definitely. Till now, if my ex-student is getting married, I am there. I'm invited. I've taught them around 10 years back, but I am there. I'm invited. I've been made a part of their success journey. I think that is my biggest achievement so far.
Can you tell us any of your students who have achieved a very big heights or have reached to that height where very few people goes. Like, can you share?
So many students, like one of my students got a scholarship in Cambridge.
Oh,
Some of my students are doing very well in business. So many students are clearing out CA, which is a Herculean task to
yeah,
clear
obviously.
CA. So they're doing so well, and it is so wonderful. You know, they've gone to France. One of my students has gone to France, and it is so. It feels so good that even at night 1 p.m. you are the person whom she calls when she's not feeling good about the whole thing. She's feeling alienated, and you're one person who's approached, and among all the family photographs, it's your picture in her room in France. That's the biggest achievement, I feel, and that's the connection.
Okay, I feel like teachers should be like you, should be there everywhere, because teachers are the backbone of the students. Yeah. So Pinky, one more thing which is coming out throughout my mind is that when we talk about when we talk about success, we always say like, I have this person to dedicate, I have this person who is behind me. I always. Who is your inspiration? And
I love this question because at this point of time, I get an opportunity to acknowledge what my mom, dad, and my husband has been doing for me. Apart from my own family, see, family members are always there. If you're doing something good, if they have faith in you, they do it. Apart from them, it's my mentor, Mr. Rohan Bhatt. And there are many people like me who are blessed to have a mentor like him. If you look at him, and if you look at the kind of humbleness this person has, like as I told you recently when I was invited there, I saw him getting up and greeting students, and I saw the entire family, the Bhatt family. They are such an inspiration to all the educationists, I feel, to all the human beings. They have achieved a lot in their life, but if you see, they are so grounded, and there's a lot of things which you can learn from them. They are doing so well, Hussain, like what I was, the school which was there, the school which was 5 years back, and now every day there's a change. So Mr. Rohan Bhatt is my one inspiration, wherein I every time mention in ZTV or in any kind of channels. He is somebody whom everybody should Google and find him. What kind of a person is he?
obvious. Okay, Pinky, there is one more thing. Like we had seen your Facebook page, and we are like almost like what we have to say. It's nothing like 4,000 followers. For educationists like you is 4,000 followers. How? I was like excited to see that. People don't follow such a big number, but in your case, it's a different case.
Yeah.
What do you want to say about it?
I just say that I would just say that I'm blessed, Hussain. I'm blessed to have students who've given me that kind of love and respect, and they talk so high about you that you feel like doing better every day. Like with this interview also, there's one sentence if it goes that I've been interviewed by a Goa channel. They write and they kind of inspire me that yes, I want to do better and better. And I would like to mention this here, Hussain, because teaching is a profession which is taken as a very dry profession. So I'm trying to kind of inspire people that there's a lot of paparazzi even in teaching field, because that is what attracts people. It happened to me automatically, but if people who love paparazzi, everybody likes this, name and fame and people talking about you. If you are honest to your profession, you can do great in it.
Obviously, the profession also matter, but you should have to be a down to earth when you, especially dealing with the students. And I see that you have done very well. Okay, Pinky. At last, my question is, how do you see success? Can you define success in a one, like, how you see success?
For me, success would be, I always share that with my students, that perseverance is the only key to success. When I say perseverance, means there are no shortcuts. When I say no shortcuts, means no shortcuts. Today, when I see youngsters, I want to become like Bill Gates, or I want to become like somebody who's very famous. But then, how? You need to go step by step. You need to cross the hurdles. You need not quit. You know, there will be problems. What you see today is, as you were telling, that there has been hassle-free life. Definitely not. There will be hurdles. I've also faced hurdles, but you need to have faith that what you're doing is good for society, for the people around you. Success comes automatic.
Okay, that sounds brilliant, and I hope that your forthcoming course, which is coming to in Goa, will do best, and we all get enrolled. Obviously, me too, because my English also is not good. Okay, okay. So that was Pinky Tripathi joining with us. So you can follow her on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, wherever you want it. You just have to Google it. You'll find it. Pinky Tripathi will be there. So thank you for watching this show. For more details, you can just log on and check. Thank you.